Okay, so this is part two to the reading. We were tapping into you and your person. You've been stuck in insecurities and you pulled away from this connection, and now you're both kind of stuck in this energy of manifesting each other, asking for signs about each other. There are mutual feelings, and there's a lot more that's done in silence than what's been said. But there's this block here of really unhealthy coping mechanisms. I'm hearing for some of you it's lustful energy, for some of you it's possessiveness, some of you it's money. But I really have to do, I'm really picking up energy that it has to do with like an outside world, something within the outside, creating a block from you two being able to actually show up as yourselves. It's creating a block in a true level of new beginnings when it comes to thinking, but specifically when it comes to expressing your emotions and feeling your emotions. I'm hearing there may also be like there's unhealthy attachments, whether it's to habits, thought patterns, limiting beliefs, or even people. Like maybe it's friends or someone that's not meant to be in your life. There's an unequal give and take that's been happening in this connection, though. We do have Six of Cups coming out here. A complete and an improper commitment too. So maybe it's that lustful energy. You or your person. What's being what's good for this collective to embrace when it comes to this connection? What will be good? We had these come out, and we also had these flip over. Wow. Okay, so that was actually four at once. Usually I don't take that much. But let's go ahead and we'll get into it because it does kind of feel like there's a lot more. As we get deeper in this, there's a lot more to this connection than I was originally thinking. I was kind of thinking this originally when I was picking up on this connection, I was like, ooh, this is something new. This is something cute. But now that I'm getting it's something new and cute is being that's what's being manifested. What you're being called to embrace is first we have Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And immediately what I'm getting with that is embrace this change. The change that would be required when it comes to this relationship is going to look different than what has been experienced. Eight is about change. Pentacles is about our world, our outer world. Some people read it as finances and things of that sort. I read it as our full 3D world, our physical world. So things of this relationship physically have to change. The way of thinking, the way in which you move. You can't stay in insecurity. You can't pull back and forth out of fear. There can't be this unequal give and take. This person will stay suspended. They won't know what to do. They do have upright, so there's a level of reflection that's happening with them, kind of. It's a healthy step back. But it's going to be important for you to recognize this change moving in silence. Communication is key, but it's the key to the lock, and the lock is comprehension. When you unlock comprehension within a connection, it changes on so many scales. It's amazing. And then we have Five of Cups here also in reverse. Five in reverse represents getting over conflict. So whatever emotional conflict happened, I'm almost wondering if there was like a third party situation with this double energy coming out here and this Three of Cups in reverse. If you're someone who does have a third party, you are struggling with these coping mechanisms, and hearing maybe on both ends. Take what resonates, leave the rest. This is a collective reading, but whether you took bad advice from a friend or you had a third party or something of it's really what I'm hearing. just a bad community. Embrace the community that can be found. Embrace the lessons that were found from those experiences. Yes, mistakes were made, but those mistakes were made in a way that cracked your soul open in deeper lessons that you've been needing for the past several years. That's what I'm hearing. Take what resonates. And then this lack of Chariot energy, this lack of energy of being completely ready, embrace what would actually help you to feel ready. When we have our Chariot in upright, it's the energy of whatever comes, no matter how fast I need to move, I'm ready, I can go, I'm ready with action. But in reverse, it's like this stagnant energy, almost not truly knowing, not truly making decisions for yourself that are healthy. Yeah, with this Chariot energy too, I'm almost picking up energy that maybe this conflict that you experienced emotionally in the past was a need of control or a need for things to go your certain way or how you wanted them. It blocked the level of celebration happening within this connection. And what I'm getting with this full spread here, what you're being called really, stop focusing on the past. Stop focusing on what happened and focus on what you need to do right now, essentially to not clean up the mess, but do better. Do better for yourself. Instead of focusing, oh my gosh, I'm so sad that happened. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Why did I act that way? Well, what can you do to not do that again? What are you doing that you're, what are these things that you even looked at that you're like, why did I do that you're still doing? Where are you creating some fantasy and delusions within this relationship? Because when that fell out, it's on the right side too. So usually I take leaning towards the right, then that's usually collective's energy. Let's pull some healing oracle actually. What's going to help collective here when it comes to healing? Divine guidance. Trust in this divine guidance that you've been getting. These signs, you're asking for signs and you're getting signs. What's going to help collective with actually moving forward instead of obsessing with the past? Wow, we literally have manifestation and soulmate that came out. We will tap into a part 3. I didn't realize we were going to get into a part 3 here, but we'll get into a part 3 and I'll catch you there. I'm about to run out of time on this timer. I'll see a little bit more, but wow, this is interesting.